kind of want to just talk a little bit about the importance of networking and building up the community of people around you. Because it's like now that you're in this scholarship, now that you're part of this organization, we're all in this together and we're all here to support each other. So just feel comfortable to use the Ron Brown organization, feel comfortable to use the scholars here as a resource, because everybody within this organization, we're here to pour into you. And the reason why we're so willing to pour into you is because we ourselves, we've been poured upon.
About 26, 27 years ago, when we were just starting the Ron Brown Scholar Program, the benefactor, Anthony Polaro, said something very similar to what you said, Roman. He was talking about the network, and he said, why isn't there an African-American network of do-gooders, people who do well and do good? He said, you got some talent out there. He said he had made a lot of people very wealthy and other people wealthy in a number of ways, not just financially, but they were connected. He and his law school buddies were still connected after 50 years.
Take the time to meet people you don't know. It's very easy to kind of get caught up and stay with the people that you're comfortable with, but make sure that you find time to introduce yourself to 5 or 10 new people at a minimum over the course of the next few days. Make sure that you're asking the critical questions. Where are you from? What are your interests? How can we stay connected?
The Apex Clean Energy as a company is proud to be associated with the Ron Brown program. Last year, our CEO, Mark Goodwin, hosted a dinner with Ron Brown scholars. We, just as a company, the Ron Brown Scholars Program is essential and we think is integral as part of and our job and part of our job in basically contributing to diversity and basically just lifting folks up and making sure that they get the opportunities that they deserve.
Some things that you might want to know about Capital One is that we were founded in 1994, and I don't know, it's closing now. Whoever put numbers in the chat, because the answer is out. We have over 50,000 associates who work at our organization. And they work all over the country in great offices like San Francisco, Chicago, Dallas, Atlanta, Richmond, McLean, Philadelphia, Boston, and New York. Capital One does want to work with the best people, and that's one of the main reasons why we love partnering with Ron Brown, because you definitely bring some of the best individuals into your programs.
I want to begin by congratulating all of you for your talent, your leadership, and your success that earned you the opportunity to be selected as a Ron Brown Scholar or Captain. I know that it's an awesome honor and privilege, but I also have understood that it's an important responsibility to make the most of the opportunity and to live to the full potential I know all of you possess.
Oftentimes when I go to career fairs and I get to interact with students, obviously it's our job to get you to come to our company. But as someone who's worked in DEI, I really encourage all of you to really take advantage of these opportunities. I think truly you can't go wrong, especially coming out of school or even going into an internship. I think there's a lot of great things here. So this weekend at the summit, really take advantage and learn all that you can. And I would encourage you to even think deeper about, what is it that you're interested in? What's that direction look like for you?
We really value our firm's partnership with Ron Brown, which started 3 years ago. This summer, actually 10% of our interns are Ron Brown scholars. And I have 5 of my colleagues on the DE&I committee that are currently en route to New York, and they look forward to speaking with you in person tomorrow and Saturday. So Dodge & Cox is based in San Francisco, and we're one of the largest independently owned investment management firms. And we're the 12th largest U.S. mutual fund family and actively manage equity, fixed income, and balanced portfolios.
General Catalyst is a venture capital firm that supports and invests in ambitious founders to help them build and grow their businesses and really realize their dreams. We have a strong focus on responsible innovation and investing in powerful, positive change that endures, whether that's for our investors, our entrepreneurs, our people, and society on the whole. We're really proud to have this relationship with the Ron Brown Scholars Program, and we're grateful to be in the Ron Brown Scholar orbit. In fact, next week, we're kicking off our 3rd annual externship program with the Ron Brown Scholar Guided Pathway Support Program. So we're looking forward to having 7 students join us for the week, and they'll act as investors and themselves and present to the company.
Just wanted you all to know that the Ron Brown program is here for you, and feel free to reach out for them for whatever. And also remember that like the Ron Brown program can't help you if you don't speak up and show up to events like the networking weekend that they've set up for you and the leadership summit. And as a natural born introvert myself, I know it can be hard to bring yourself into environments where you don't know a lot of people, or you look at the list of names and you see like elected officials and CEOs and doctors, and you think like, who am I, small person, not enough credentials. But just know that like you could be missing out on the opportunity to make a new best friend or make a awesome business partnership by not going and not speaking up. So it's really important to kind of get yourself through the introvert bubble and go out and speak.
I was an RBS scholar in 2017, and the RBS program was definitely like a huge part of how I ended up working at Google, because I remember being in your position going to the Leader Summit, and I was just a freshman who had very little experience and was just trying to make sure I had an internship at the end of the summer. And I was persistent and talking to every single person. And even if I didn't have much to talk about, I still managed to just keep talking and asking questions and making sure that I was trying to make connections.
So this partnership is definitely one that we really value, and that's really important to us. So we're really looking forward to all the events this weekend. I would like to go into a little detail about Jane Street and who we are and what we do. So with that, we are a quantitative proprietary trading firm. We take a really mathematical approach to solving the market. Math, statistics, probability, those are all tools that we use to approach the market and sort of, figure it out and how it's working and why it's working that way. Proprietary, meaning, like I said, we are only using Jane Street's capital and Jane Street's money there. And a trading firm, essentially, the bulk of what we do is buying and selling. So that's sort of the breakdown of what we do.
We manage capital for people, governments, and institutions, right? To put it in the simplest form. And we have 3 core business areas, which is our institutional securities group, our wealth management group, and our investment management group. Anything that you want to do, there's probably something for you at Morgan Stanley or any one of the partners on this call. And then lastly, I'll just share my personal contact information because I do think it's important, and I know we've heard this certainly at the top of the call, the importance of networking, right? And connecting via LinkedIn, right? If I can be a resource for you, please do reach out. Please connect with me on LinkedIn. And I'm also happy to put you in touch with members of our campus team.
Well, we're one of the world's largest elevator companies. We have over 70,000 employees globally. We move over 2 billion people a day, and we're very proud of that. We have a long history. We have been in business for a very long time. We have been partners with Ron Brown for quite a few years now. And we actually have a few of the scholars who are interning with us. We have some full-time employees who are previous Ron Brown scholars. So once a scholar, always a scholar. And so we're very, very, very proud of that. We pride ourselves on providing an environment where we welcome, our scholars as well as all of our new colleagues to Otis.
The biggest thing that I'll say about Paramount is we truly are a fun company, which I love. It makes work just a lot easier. I really do enjoy when I'm in the office like I am today. So there's just so many things always happening at Paramount that really makes the day easier. And you get an opportunity just to meet really cool people and go to some amazing events.
A little bit about Siemens Healthineers. We are a global medical technology leader. We are roughly 70,000 members strong. We are present in over 70 countries around the globe. More than 90% of leading hospitals collaborate with us. We have close to 100 AI-supported product offerings, and almost 45% of our revenues are based on innovations that are introduced within the last 3 years. We have been a staunch partner and ally with Ron Brown. It is an extremely fulfilling organization. I myself have had the opportunity to be at the America's Journey Awards twice already. Look forward to any questions. You can reach out to me through LinkedIn. I will drop my email into the chat as well.